Well, hello there. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day. I hope everyone is doing well. Has thy returned? Yes, thy has returned for my few week hiatus. Um, yeah, we should probably approach the elephant in the room as of why I kind of disappeared a little bit. Um, welcome back. um, a lot of bad news happened recently. And it's been a little bit of a struggle as of late for me and myself and my family. And I've always been hesitant about wanting. So, whenever I stream, or whenever I'm live, or whenever I'm making content, stuff like that, I want to make sure everything seems to be okay. Everyone's doing good, everything's all great and grand. And with the news that I have been recently dealing with and some of my mental health as well as of late, it was really hard for me to do mental health or to pretend that everything was okay. And I don't want to do that. So I ended up just not streaming. But I'm doing okay now, which is good. That's all that's important. Everything's going okay. And yeah, we're here to play some Minecraft. Yeah, we're here to play some Minecraft. And build a kingdom. And the computer's it actually loaded really fine. Wow. So, this is the palette. This is the palette. And this will eventually be the view. We're gonna delete the village. We're gonna today our main focus is deleting the village and probably that portal as well. But we're gonna clear out the village here. You're also digging the music. So the music I found, I'll send you the playlist if you want me to. It is just a medieval playlist that supposedly is DMCA free, of just like chill step, or like let me look at the actual title of it. Hold on. It's medieval lo-fi royalty free music for Twitch streamers. It has 126 songs, and it is 6 hours and 52 minutes long. Let me see. Playlist. I'll send it to you real quick, Kat. There you go. So, if I ever end up doing a event with the POW creation thing again, because there was some mentions of an event with the POW creations, and it's going to be a medieval themed kind of event next with Bannerfall SMP. I'm thinking this is very good for it. But first things first, we are not playing on 32 chunks. Okay. There we go. Okay. So the goal here for today is to level out everything here and turn it into less of a Minecrafty thing with normal Minecraft generations. Like fill in that hole there, fill in that hole, level this out a little bit. But equivalently what I'm thinking is we're going to build a castle right above here, right in this area, on this little plateau here. And then down here is going to be the village and everything else with that. And then it will continue on downwards here to like a dock and a fishing area. So this area out here might become farms, pathways, and things like this. And I've never built a castle before. This is going to be the first time I've ever attempted to build anything castle related. I've always stuck to like small houses and stuff like that. So this is going to be quite interesting. I think, yeah, we're gonna dig this out. What? Also clear out this tree here too. But yeah, this is equivalently the thought process is build up a kingdom and a castle. I don't know what kind of castle I'm thinking about building yet. Oh, why'd I do that? I've thought about just looking at Disney's castle and kind of mimicking that a little bit. I've also thought about yeah, I've thought about mimicking Disney's castle and doing something along those lines. But I kind of want to do like pure medieval. Like we'll have like a blacksmith, a horse stables, animal farms, things like that. And maybe even like a mage's tower. You know, the mage's tower somewhere off in the distance as well. Actually, I was really thinking about putting the mage tower here, or some sort of tower in general, on that little floating island. I think it would be cool. And yes, I could be using mods and stuff like this with like Axiom, and I might eventually do that, possibly. Okay, I think let's do one more layer. I might add an axiom and stuff like that as well eventually for builds and buildings and stuff like that. We shall see. Okay. One layer down, and the rest of this will just cover up, I think. So, like, this we'll get rid of. Yeah. So, how has everyone's day been? Hope everyone's been having a good day and having a good time. Okay. And we can just work on smoothing that out, but then we'll just cover the rest of this. So, something like that, and then fill the rest of that in. So as of late, I haven't been working much. but I will be picking up shifts. Shifts will be picking up again. There is a collab that my store is doing, or a sale that my store is going to be doing, that a lot of people are going to be very excited for, and we're going to get a lot of sales for it. So okay. Go. Portal is gone. Making sure there's nothing else there. Okay. Now to tear down all the houses and clear out the pathing. And then we'll start, like, you know, smoothing things out. And then, if we have time, after smoothing everything out, we will, what's it called? We'll start plotting, putting out plots of where we want, like, certain houses to be. But yeah, so the big main goal for this is for a castle. I have never built a castle before. Like, genuinely, I have never built a castle before in Minecraft. You think that would be something that I would build or want to build. Run, little villager, run! Run, little villager, run! Oh no. Ah, it survived. Get him. Take away your job. So, man, I had a list. I literally, right before I hit live, I had a whole idea of things to talk about. Like, genuinely, I was going to go through so many things about, like, what to talk about. And now it's, like, gone blank on my head. I do remember this. So, I woke up today at, like, 7 o'clock in the morning. And went to the doctor. I, as of late, haven't been getting a lot of sleep, which... yeah, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep as of late. For no reason whatsoever as well, so... Oh, a bundle. I didn't know you could get bundles now. Interesting. It's a jelly cat! Cool. We have a cat now. Will this cat survive? Maybe. But I'm just gonna let it wander around. Oh, I was gonna do this. Okay, we have to think of the name for the cat. Part of me wants to name it Jelly, because good times with Scar. But I also kind of want to have a unique name for it. Okay. You guys spawn on the top of this house? I'm hoping with this build, it'll take us a while to build it. And by the time we're done with the build, we'll get the small animal update, like the baby animal update. And we'll get to, like, save some of the baby animals. And, like, play with them. Oh! Oh! Did you do a murder? Did you kill a whole cow? Savage cat, okay. I have apparently tamed a murder kitten. I'll have to think of a good name for her. I've instantly decided it's a her. She goes by she, her pronouns. Actually, she, they. She, they. The progressive cat. She's gone woke. Um. Wow, that music cut off real quick. But so one of the reasons why I've kind of gotten into like this fad again, or equivalently another quote-unquote 2-week Minecraft phase, is purely because I don't have 2-week Minecraft phases. I have like 1 month Minecraft phases. If anything, if I had 2-week Minecraft phases, it would be with Animal Crossing. It would be 2-week Animal Crossing phase. Let's be real. What color should we make collar be? Let's do cyan. Cyan's hard to get. There we go. I'm still debating a name for the cat. The survival player in me just deleted all that hay bale and was like, oh no, all that food. We'll get rid of this tree. I think we'll eventually have custom trees too. Egg. I have a fear this cat is going to die on us. Like, part of me is already making an emotional connection to a cat. The last thing we need is to have an emotional connection to a cat in Minecraft. If we, by history, if we by let's say Ashurikun history, if I was to get attached to an animal, or a creature, it always ends poorly. Like, always ends poorly. Sure, I am, like, destroying the house you're around you right now. Well, well, well. We could do a well as well. Oh my gosh. Well as well. In the, this as well. Well, we're slowly getting through everything. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just, like, deleting your house here. Okay. Oh, yeah, and don't mind the cat. It's just gonna lay on the bed. Fine. Make it day. The villagers aren't in the house. And yes, I do plan to leave these guys. I think it would be cool to actually have villagers functioning in the village as well. Oh, it's... Damn! Okay. Oop, well, that was bound to happen. Potato! So, today I woke up at about I woke up at about 7 o'clock this morning and made my way instantly over. Like, I got up, got dressed, and doctors because they were going to do blood work on me, which I hate. I hate doing that. If someone was to tell me what my biggest fear is, it would be needles. I am not, and this isn't, it is specifically doctor needles, like medical needles and stuff like that, to give shots to, like, draw blood, all that other stuff that happens with just medical stuff. That is genuinely my worst fear. So waking up super early in the morning to go deal with that was great for me. I loved it. I hate it. And of course, like, I always feel so bad. I'm either constantly in a state of dehydration all the time, which I do drink a lot of water. Like, I drink a whole thing of, like, a whole 40-ounce thing of water every day. And then on top of that, I drink, what's it called? I'll have a liquid IV. So I always feel like I'm, especially whenever I'm taking blood, or not taking blood, giving blood, or, yeah, someone was taking blood from me. I always feel like I'm in this constant state of dehydration. Because they always struggle with, you know, doing the thing. Like, today, she felt the veins in, like, my left arm and was like, okay, you know what, we're gonna try the right arm, because I'm not feeling it with left arm. And she went for a vein that was what's it called? She went for a vein that was on, like, my mid-arm. I don't know why she did, but I think it's because she saw it. She was like, let's try this one. Because in my arm, I'm very pale, so you can easily see the veins in my arm. And it was... She ended up poking me twice, and she's like, I'm sorry about that. I'm like, I'm sorry I was such a problem. I hate it. I hate it so much. Well, I'm taking away your job. Sorry. I know you probably wanted to be a blacksmith, but sorry. Okay. And I'm also, so I will say this, there have been times where I've tried to build a village, and I always make like 2 or 3 buildings, and then I get bored with it. I'm hoping this case will not be that. I want to genuinely build. Like, I'm using my streamer streams as a way to make it, you know, a thing. I want to hold myself accountable and actually finish one. Make a village and finish one. You're not gonna lay on the bed. Eat it. Okay. I think that's all the houses. Okay. Now to fix the pathing. And then we'll start with smoothing everything out. I could technically worry about this later, but I really want to have just a blank canvas. Oh, I forgot. I did it. Okay. Plus, I want to build a big project. I've never built, like, a big project before. That where I've stepped back and, like, gone, nice. I did this thing. This is really cool. Because I get, like, this is how I am with a lot of things. I think I question if I have some form of, like, ADHD, potentially. Like, undiagnosed. Well, I don't know. I start projects, and I never finish them. That's how it is with a lot of things for me. I'll start a project, like a big project, like writing a book or other things like that, and then I just I never finish them. I get bored of them eventually and just end up stopping. This time I'm putting my foot down and something. But besides that, I've been trying to, in my spare time, write. I've been thinking of a story, and I've been doing a lot of world building and character building for it. Well, it's technically two plot lines within itself. It's the story about, again, kind of, I'm kind of in a medieval kick right now, or like, I wouldn't call it a Dungeons and Dragons D&D era thought process, but it kind of is. I've been in that process era, like, where a lot of, like, travelers and mages and knights, rogues and stuff like that. But it's not I've never played D&D. Well, scratch that. I have tried playing D&D, and it's well, okay, so I tried playing D&D once, and it kind of like fell through. We did like one session, and it was just me and the DM, and I was just like, this. I've never had a true like D&D DM with a party experience. I've had like this one-off with one other person, and that's it. I would love to eventually have one day have like a full party. Kind of experience, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I don't have the time to do it. You're slowly getting there. Yeah, we're gonna clean up these walls for this cliffside here. Potentially terraform it too. But anyways, the story that I've been thinking about as of late is equivalently some sort of like romance with a knight. And a rogue. Equivalently, the thought process is there's two kingdoms that have always been at war with each other. The one kingdom was the original war, the original kingdom, and then this new kingdom kind of was created after a rebellion and in a civil war where, you know, a civil war that was equivalently a successful civil war, and the kingdoms separated. So equivalently, think like the Boston Tea Party. And that whole aspect of it was they didn't like their king. Well, no. So the original kingdom, I don't remember the name of it. It's some. I pretty much pulled up a kingdom name generator, and I'd have to pull up my notes. It starts with like an A. One starts with an A and one starts with an E. But let's just call the first kingdom like the OG kingdom. The OG kingdom is ruled by its gods and the people that they worship. And well, not everyone believes what their gods are doing is right for the kingdom. So there is equivalently a rebellion where it separates the kingdom, where one kingdom is ruled by a god that selects their ruler, and the other kingdom has their ruler be voted on. So think like a democracy, but not a democracy. And then that king or queen would serve the kingdom until they die. And then whenever they die, a new king or queen steps in and takes over. And how that king is chosen is equivalently how each kingdom is operated. But the storyline I've thought of is equivalently the idea of a knight and a rogue kind of slowly falling in love with each other. She knows who he is, and he kind of has suspicions of who she is, but he kind of just lets it happen. Probably out of boredom more than anything else. But yeah, she knows who he is, and he kind of knows what she is, and they're on opposite kingdoms. So the rogue is from the kingdom that votes in for their king or queen, whereas the knight is a knight from the kingdom where the king and queen is chosen by their gods. And they're basic gods. It's like the god of water, the god of earth, the god of fire and water. Basic elemental gods. I've also have holidays set in. Equivalently, they celebrate the change of the season. Most of the time, the season changes celebrations are wrapped around the idea of having like a bonfire and using the bonfire as a release to like... Yeah, there was pathways over here. Okay. About to be like, wasn't there pathways here? Roof kitty. Thank you. But the whole gimmick for the reason why I've thought about this is I want a rogue to be feline-esque, kind of, and a rogue to be like, that's a female that doesn't want to give away her real name. She ends up telling the knight to just call her Kitty, which I think adds in a lot of potential for flirting. So it'll be... I still have a lot, like, I'm thinking about with it. Like, I have the start of the story. I don't have the ending of the story. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out a conclusion to this. Because part of me doesn't want to have the kingdom, or part of me doesn't want to have like the kingdoms in their wars. These two kingdoms have been fighting for years, and they rightfully so. Okay. Okay. Palette has been cleansed. Oh, nope, never mind. Spoke too soon. There we go. The area has been cleaned up of the villager houses and stuff like that. Now we're gonna go into terraforming a little bit. So like here, this little spot here, this is just ugly Minecraft building stuff. So we're just gonna tear this down and then probably replace whatever stone that pops up with dirt. Like that. Boom. Perfect. Clean. And this little mound here is coming down. I do not want it. Come closer. So this all can go down. All come down. Okay, I like this song. How long is this? Five minutes. You know what? Now that we're kind of... Yeah. If I show any frames dropping in stream, let me know. But I should be okay. But yeah, I don't know how the story that I've been thinking about is going to end. I have genuinely been torn on it. Part of me likes the idea of the knight breaking its oath and becomes an oath breaker and is shunned from his home. But part of me also likes the idea of a character dying. There's actually a few characters that I have in mind of potentially the death, because so equivalently I have two plot lines thought out in this entire thing. Two plot lines. One is the thought process of the knight and the rogue kind of flirting and getting to know each other and doing things that they shouldn't be doing. There has been updates to excuse me, sir. Twitch as of late. And I wouldn't mind getting like texture packs in this as well, in this build. Like I'm thinking of like a different kind of grass texture. Potentially. Oh my gosh, this mountain. Yeah, I want this to come down a level. I want this entire area here flat. So I have plenty of space for the castle. Part of me is already regretting. I need to learn Axiom. I need to like sit down and watch an actual genuine like video tutorial of how to work Axiom. But besides that, content stuff I've been watching as of late has been the Bannerfall SM. I've actually been trying to keep up with streams. That I am very much enjoying the doomed siblings plotline that we have, that some of the people are role playing out as, where we have, you know, Katie and Nom being siblings on opposite sides of the kingdom. Stuff like that has been very much enjoyable. I was watching Nomical Gravy's stream earlier today and was very much enjoying the interactions that he was having with Owen, because he and his character is such big sibling coded, like through and through. I don't know if the person himself is actually an older sibling or not, but he is playing that role so well. As just, yeah, he's playing that role so well. Like there's so many like little things that he says and does that makes me go, ah, yes, this is sibling coded. Like, I don't want to hit any of you guys. Yeah. He does it so well. Because, like, most of the time, yes, 100% of the time, you're going to pick on your sibling. You're gonna make fun of them. You're gonna do this stuff. Like, do classic sibling things where it's like, you're at each other's throat. But the second when it comes into a life and death situation, the older sibling is going to 100% always take care of the younger sibling. It's like in your bones. or if like younger sibling ever gets hurt or anything like that, it's 100% set in your bones. Just like protect. And he does a really good job at portraying that. Oh, I forgot to say. So the second plot line of the story that I've been thinking about writing up, and been sort of writing up, I should work on it more, to be completely honest. Like, I need to just dedicate 30 minutes a day to writing. And if I spit out 5 words, then I spit out 5 words in those 30 minutes. But so the second thought or story plotline I've been thinking about is the potential of the king of one of the kingdoms falling in love with a mage from another kingdom and going very Romeo and Juliet-esque with it. Like, very Romeo and Juliet-esque. And when I say very Romeo and Juliet-esque, I mean, like, I am very much debating on whether or not killing one of them off. Part of me is hesitant to, because, like, there's a stigmatism in big popular media where the gay relationships that happen, that show up in certain oh, the sun sets behind. Oh, hello. You got there. You have nothing of my desires. Tall dry grass, though. I'll let you survive. I'll let you live. Why'd she send? Aurora Borealises! I forgot about this on this. Ah, it's beautiful. We might just do a playthrough at night and end up killing off all our villagers. Look at the sky! How can you not? It takes me back. Okay. So back in the day, like way back in the day, this is, I was gonna show my age with Minecraft, but there used to be a lot of smaller YouTubers and stuff like that would make texture packs where it was just a modge podge of a bunch of different texture packs and stuff like that, and they would all have like cool glowing swords and stuff like that, or animated swords and things like that, that they would use for PvP on PvP servers and stuff like that. And for some stupid reason, every single PvP pack, like every single PvP texture pack, would have like galaxy skies. They would take photos of galaxy and put them in the sky, and it ended up being really pretty. And this texture pack, or this visual software shaders pack, there we go, constantly reminds me of that. Alrighty, go take a look. Okay, I still want to layer from the top off. Yeah, I still want to layer off over here. And we'll get rid of this tree. I like that tree. Oh, I like that tree, so we might keep it. But this is where the fun of everything happens. I also need to think of, like, what buildings I actually want to build in this. I've thought of, like, blacksmith. And that's about it. Blacksmith and castle. That is equivalently the thought process so far. You know what? Too peaceful for now. That might change later on. Peaceful for now. I just don't want to have to deal with the mobs. But yeah, I'm thinking... I'm also thinking about a library. We can do a library as well. You know what? Might be faster. We can spawn in mob spawners now? Normally? I want... Where's enchanted books? Probably down. No. Is it in tool? I want... Mission 5. To be honest, that's all I really need. No, it doesn't work. Okay, hold on. There we go. We'll just have to clear our inventories. This is so much faster. Look at the sunrise. I love the setting. Like, I love this. This is so much faster. Look how fast. Look how fast we're going through the shovel. Okay. There we go. kind of gotten into a zone here. Okay, though. So I'm thinking that, I'm thinking when I start averaging let's say 5 viewers. Averaging 5 viewers a month. Which is a big task at hand. I'm thinking... Yeah. Averaging 5 viewers a stream. Probably make a Discord server. Like, I had one way back when. Like, genuinely, I had one way back when. And I deleted it, after some time. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I thought I was gonna give up on content, like, forever. I thought I was done. Turns out I was wrong. There we go. Okay. That area is satisfactory. Yes. I can English. I don't like that mound in the center. Focus on that. We might end up lowering this down another layer. Also, I cannot, like, actually just put it off right there. So equivalently, what my goal here is to kind of make it flat, but not like super flat. Yeah, I want that to go down another layer. Like I want this transition like right here. I like that transition. I just gotta work on it. I kind of like the idea of the castle being on a cliff edge, too. I'm thinking, like... I don't know why, but the staircase of, into the Jedi Temple came into my mind. And potentially building, like, a grand staircase halfway up to the top of the castle. Sounds really... like this song too. It's called Vows by Candlelight. That's... How long is it? That video. Okay, about 5 minutes long. It's like 4 minutes and 53 seconds. But part of me just thought of something outlandish to have. I really like the idea. This is gonna sound really bad, but I really like the idea of potentially having a cat cafe. Or we could do a tavern that's full of cats. A tavern, a kitty tavern. But yeah, pretty much what we're doing is what Bob Ross says, is painting a palette white as a base coat for its future. For its future artwork. And its happy little treat. Everything else that comes along. Go take down this level over here as well. Okay. I has more is. And we might end up terraforming this land even more as we put more like the base ideas builds in. Like right here, I want this filled in. Right there. And fill that in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And say stuff here. That. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Come this way. Thank you. We'll have to think of a name of for the cat. Okay. That off. Okay. I like that. I almost kind of wanted to go down a level again. But I'm going to leave it there. Because this here might get filled in. Like, I want to fill... Let's go ahead and fill this in. Here. Cat, come on. Get out of hole. You. There. Yeah, this is coming up another layer. Oh, what? Here. Lay on that. Or just ignore it, too. That's fine, too. Give it nice things. Cat. Oh, I need a name for this cat so I can start yelling it at. Alright. Yeah, I want that filled up another level. Something like this here filled in. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Now to fill this all in. We're doing pretty good. Made a, I've got a, recording going right now. See how much has changed. Go. Once you get into a groove like this, it gets so easy. I will say though, my arm hurts. My arm hurts so much right now. Not because I'm playing video games and stuff like that, but purely off of the fact that I had the blood work done today. I ice it after stream. Cat, move. Move, cat. You need a name for this creature. Okay. There we go. We're almost done. This section. Nice. Getting into like a building groove, which happens like, I don't know why, but whenever, like, I don't know if this is just me or not, but sometimes whenever one gets into a building groove, they just want to like listen and build. Like, cat, creature, thing. You're coming over here. You're getting annoying. Come over here. Hi. I'm not gonna forget about you, but you're gonna stay right there. I love the idea of the moon rising over the kingdom like this and setting behind the castle. I like that for the sun as well. Okay. That is definitely a flat space. We're slowly doing this. It's slowly working out. Let's fill in this little area here. Perfect. Level this little section here. Yep. Lava. I might end up turning fire tick off in this world. Because it's a purely building world. Fill this hole in. I'm excited. So, okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, scheduling wise, I'm not gonna push myself like I usually do and try to stream every day. I'm not gonna do that. I think it's ill-favored for me, and I feel like I burn out faster that way. That in. So probably not going to do that or stream every day. Or I'm going to try to not do that. But I will be trying to make content stuff again. No, I kind of like it being down on a lower level there. It's slowly working out. I almost want to flatten that layer again. We're not going to. I like the idea of filling this in though, this area here, to kind of make it look like it's still sloping down. So like fill in this area here. That. One layer. That. That. Yeah, something like that, and filling this in again. And then this could be like a platform area for potential build. but I'm excited because later this week I get to see family. They're actually they're on vacation about 3 hours away from where I live. So we're gonna meet halfway. Technically, well, kind of halfway. We're traveling 2 hours and they're traveling 1 hour. Our 2 hours is mostly highway, whereas their 1 hour is mostly back roads. So we're kind of like compensating a little bit. But it's still cool. I get to see my nephew and my stepsister. Well, she's my sister too. And I get to give them the crocheted lightsabers I made for them last year. But I haven't had a chance to get to them because shipping, I want to say 3 to 4 foot items to, well, pretty much 3 to 4 foot sticks is really hard to ship. Yeah, I want to fill this in a little bit more. Actually, do I want to? I kind of want to tear this section down over here. So it's like a layer almost. So like you have this layer here, and then we have all these layers here, which then we'll have this one here, kind of one here, and we have this big pancake here. Which can be the main town area. This could be like the area where the library and stuff is. I think. Or should I just build this up? Should I fill this in? This section here. I think we're gonna fill it in. There we go. And then we'll cut down this layer, that layer there. Look at this sun right here. Ugh. filling in section, the filling in part is so much easier than anything else. Okay, there we go. Yeah. That looks a lot better. I want to fix that area too, but first let's... Hold on, first we gotta do this. The carve. There we go. It's too square. Okay. That looks good. Go take a look. Yeah, that's a lot better. I want to smooth out this section here. Figure out what the hell I want to do with this section here. Flatten out that section there. We're doing good. I think... Let's see. Let's just go by the layers for now. Something like that. Next layer. That's that. Go. Yeah, just build it up layer by layer. Hello, hello. Your cranium? I think that's what your username is? Tell me if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. How are you doing today? Okay. Fill this in. That's it? Cool. My dyslexia actually was beaten for once. That's great. I love it when that happens. I'm usually horrible with names. Yeah, let's just build this up layer by layer. It's already looking like, if we take a step back, it already is looking a lot better. I can also call you Cray if that helps. Yeah, actually, it kind of does. I'll keep that in mind, Cray. Alrighty. Yeah, just keep on filling this up layer by layer. You know, honestly, I'm kind of used to it too. There's only one I'll watch a lot of streamers and stuff in my spare time. And whenever they see my name, they'll either say just like Ash, or yeah, they'll say either Ash or a shuriken, like a shuriken or whatever. That is way too diagonal. There's only very few people who will go in and go Ashuriken, which is how it's pronounced. So yes, exactly. That's what people normally think, is it's a shuriken. But it's a shuriken. It's a little bit different. It's pretty much Ashuriken, Ashuriken, or Ashuriken. Yes. The originality of the name is actually my name in Japanese. So it's my actual like legal name. Most people in general call me Ash. I call myself Ash, my family calls me Ash. It's just one of those, it runs in the family, Ash. But my full legal name, well, not my full legal name, but my legal first name is Ashley, which is Ashuri in Japanese. And yeah, and then kun is just like, it's equivalently a Japanese pronoun. So like most of the time whenever you like kind of a pronoun, it's a way you would say, like, announce your relationship with a person. So when you say kun, it's like it's way more thought out than your name. Hey, you know what? That's okay. That is perfectly fine. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. But and then kun is equivalently, like, I took Japanese in high school, so it's equivalently like a word to say after someone's name. So like if you were to look up to someone, it would be kun or san. So it'd be like Ash-san or Ash-kun. And it would most of the time be like an older person that you look up to. When it comes to stuff like that. But so I decided to go with that. So Ashuri-kun. Because Ashuri itself was just not gonna work. Their cranium is still a really cool name, though. Mine is just Cray being my first middle name combined with crazy cranium. A play on cranium. You're bald. Oh boy. To be honest, that's okay. It's that still has a lot of thought into your name compared to like gamer boy or gamer girl or I play Minecraft. You know, there just exists. Yeah, that's equivalently how it is with my name. Is like a shitty is my name. Um, but uh, the coon part is just the added extra. But there's only one content creator that I know of, or YouTuber, streamer, that actually properly says my name, and I've never had to correct them, and they've never gone, "Is that what I'm supposed to say?" He just got it right off the bat. And it's a guy named Viking Pilot, and I enjoy chatting in his chat just to hear him say my username properly. You're very I'm very fascinated with Japanese culture. I am too. Or I used to be a lot when I was younger. I still kind of am. Like if I had to ever pick a place to visit or live ever, it would be Japan. To be fair, I suck at names, so 100% get it wrong. To be fair, I don't blame you whatsoever. I am actually horribly dyslexic, so I have to like reread names like 4 or 5 times to get it properly right. Okay, let's take a look at this. I kind of like the idea of dropping that down another layer. And flattening this entire area out. Oh boy. Do this real quick. Yeah, I like the idea of filling this area out too now. Or do I drop it down a level? No, I like filling it out. I like the idea of filling it out.
Thanks for your support.
Ray! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the subscription. Oh my gosh. You really didn't have to do that. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you. I don't really have anything like perk related wise for subscribers. Like I don't have a Discord or anything like that as well. But I just remembered I did set a sub goal for one person, which means we'll get a new emote. Meaning I will definitely get onto my sibling about that and see if they will make a new Jack emote for me. If I have to pay them for it, that's fine. It'll probably be nothing too expensive. But we'll get a new emote for the channel. Any ideas for it? For the emoji, the emote. I've been mainly looking through so many streamers and I've actually been involved with the chat. Oh, thank you! I try to be involved with chat. That's what I try to do the most. I like chatting. You would think it would be common, honestly. Like, I could understand some streamers not interacting with chat with, if they have, like, other people they're interacting with, like, in calls and stuff like that, or if they're, like, in-game. But if you're just solo like I am right now, I keep an eye on that chat. Well, it's, like, right next to me. You'd think it'd be more common, but it's not. Ah, I hate that. That is, like, I get so excited when people, like, interact with me. That's, like, the whole point of, like, why I stream is because I want to interact with people and talk with people. Okay. Yeah, I like... Part of me is thinking about just demolishing this layer over here and having it flat out here, like matching on level with this, and flattening all of that. I think I might do that. Hey Mama Jules! I am currently working on terraforming an area for, let's see here. I'm doing terraforming for a kingdom that I'm gonna build. So hopefully like a village with a castle. How many emotes do I have? I have access now? I don't know. That is a good question. Look. I know I filled up all of my emotes for just followers. But I don't know how many emotes I have for subscribers. I have 7. Actually, no, correction. I have 6 open slots now. Oh my gosh. The Cranium, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I need to fix that in settings. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am definitely...
Thanks for your support.
I need to fix that. I definitely need to fix that notification. I swore I fixed it, but I guess I didn't.
Thanks for your support.
You'll get me all the emotes. Oh no. I gotta think of some ideas for some emotes. That is like the biggest problem I have for is thinking of... Oh my gosh, we've started a hype train. This is my first ever hype train that has started up. This is my genuine first ever hype train. Yeah, maybe the artist can help me with ideas. I'll see what I can do. I'll commission them again. Some, maybe something with ice cream? Maybe. We could do something with ice cream. I could see something like that. So some of my favorite things. Well, my favorite color is blue. My favorite animal is red pandas. I like reading. I like playing video games. Pretty basic, honestly. A red panda emote would be adorable. We could do Jack dressed up as a red panda. Because that's what my emotes are currently, is my cat Jack. Creeper with my what on it? With my emo on it. I don't understand what you're saying there. Yeah, we could do Jack dressed up as a red panda. I said his name and he's now made himself attention. Why is here? Hold on. He's asking for pets right now. Well, the frames are dropping crazy. There we go. You have cat emotes now. Yes. All the cat emotes. Gotta have cats. They're based after this boy right here. My bestest boy. Okay. Let's continue flattening. The best thing with terraforming, or the best thought process to have with terraforming, is to not think, but do. Hype level, hype train. Oh my gosh. Hold on, hype chest. Huh. Iron emotes too in the hype train. I didn't know that. This is my first ever hype train. I'm gonna be completely honest. Huh. Fascinating. I've never had a hype train before. Yeah, I don't... Like, I mean, I still feel like I'm learning things that Twitch does. They're always changing things and always adapting things, and it's crazy. It keeps people entertained, though. So, there's that. Ooh. Like, begging for attention right now. You don't watch many streams, but tonight you were like, I wonder what browsing Twitch is like now. To be fair, that's completely valid. I will do it sometimes. Again, I kind of get into that situation where it's... I get into that situation in general when it comes to watching streams on Twitch is I'm a massive lurker. Like I do not chat at all. There would be people that I have like thousands upon thousands of channel points on, and if I were to type in their chat, it would be first time messenger, and I'd be like, oh, they'd probably be like, what are you doing here? Who are you and what are you doing in my stream? Kind of well, not really thought process. You have a small community of people, but you really like looking for other great communities. That is that is great. I don't really have that much of a community of people. Like, I have a small group of friends, and that's equivalently my community. Like, Mama Jules is one of my friends. They like popping into chat every now and then as well. One of my moderators. I don't know what he's doing, and he's like not in full camera. I got one friend who literally just sits and in my chat most of the time. Not even just sit, like they kind of lurk. Their name is Cat, if you ever see them. They're almost always here at the beginning of the stream chatting, and then they kind of go into lurk mode. That's okay. You redeemed hydrate. Okay. I shall hydrate. Can you guess what I'm drinking today? For once, it's actually water. Most of the time, it is a soda, but tonight, it is water. Because I felt so bad at getting my blood work done that she had to poke me twice. I will typically work on graphics or actual work stuff while working. Yeah, that's me too. I'll like play video games and stuff like that and have a stream on and sorry, Jack is begging for attention now. Probably because I keep on saying his name. I'll play video games or work on content and stuff like that with another stream up. Like, genuinely, right before I hit go live, I had someone else's stream up, just playing while I was working on stuff. Yeah, the joys of having two monitors is fabulous. You need a third. To be honest, I've been debating a third. The problem is my two monitors that I have now are huge, and my desk is already huge enough. I don't. If I was to get a third monitor, it would be hanging. My monitors would be hanging off my desk, and I don't want that to be a thing. If I got a third monitor, I might just mount it on the wall behind my two current monitors. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's take a step back and look. I'm not gonna fill that up with dirt just yet. Yeah, I still want to dig down another layer. But at work, I really do need a third there. They gave me 2 of the smallest monitors they could find. Oh my gosh. That sounds like your typical job. Sounds like your typical job, to be completely honest. Okay. Oh, I'm cutting into so much dirt. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna temporarily go into survival mode. I actually have a really nice place and a lot of nice people there, but sometimes they get on your nerves. To be fair, that sounds pretty typical. It's a good thing that you like found a good place that you like work at or like you enjoy. Finding a job that you actually enjoy and that pays well is really hard to do these days. Especially with if you're currently on the job market right now. So hold on to that job as much as you can. And yeah. This is so much faster. I completely get that. The bar being completely low. I currently... So, I kind of... I hate doing it, but I'm kind of job hopping at the moment, trying to find a place that works out for me. So I've been kind of going between retail jobs at the moment. There was one job I really liked, which was a night audit job for a hotel. But management there got so crazy, and they put so much pressure onto you, that me and myself just could not handle it. I was getting sick so quickly and so easily from the job, and I just had to temporarily stop. And so yeah, I'm currently living the retail dream again until I find another job that fits me better. Or if there's ever one day content creation ever, takes off, I'll do that. Yeah, that's awful. I job hopped so I actually like now. Yeah. Um that's probably that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Um I do like the retail job I have right now. It does not pay me enough, unfortunately. Nor does it give me enough hours because we're in slow season right now for anything retail. So there is that. Okay, I don't think that notification will go off, but thank you for the 40 bits. I don't know if that notification will go off or not. My notifications are so old. I would be real with you. But thank you so much for the 40 bits, Mama Jules. Okay. Take a step back. My notifications are through... Yeah, they're so old. I don't remember. Probably through Streamlabs. I need to update them. I need to go through and like update all of my software stuff. I've just been lazy. Okay. You feel that on a spiritual level? Yeah. Yep. Maybe I'll set some time this week going through everything like that. Because, like, yeah. Maybe I'll go through this, through that this week and do it. Okay. You gotta go to bed, big day tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, Mama Jules. Thank you so much for the biddies and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm probably gonna hit the end of my stream level or my energy level soon. I'm kind of already on the end of it, so I normally like to try to stream about 2 hours, and it's been about 2 hours and 30 minutes or 28 minutes. So I want to finish demolishing this section and then probably call it for a night because I is tired. I woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning today. Actually, no. I woke up at 7. I'm so tired. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you caught the stream too. But yeah, I'm probably just finish this little section up. Probably call it for a night. I might work a little bit on this off stream to just finish the terraforming section of it. So like tomorrow we can start working on like laying out where we want the houses, the buildings to be. Oh no! Shows you how big this area is. So I have a personal Discord, like I don't have a Discord that's like a community Discord. Like I have a Discord account where I've joined servers and stuff like that, but I don't have a Discord server that's like a community server. I figured once I get more of a viewing and maybe get to like 1,000 followers, I'd make a Discord. But for now, I have such a small like following. There would probably be like 2 people in the Discord. So I just, yeah. Okay. Okay. About to get 5 pickaxe. I love the cozy emote. The cozy emote is my personal favorite emote. It's really good. Oh, thank you. It was actually my little sibling who's the artist. So I probably get family discounts. What's wrong? Still doing this wrong. Used to be. Go right ahead. They do commissions. They made my PNG tuber. They made my emotes. And like my banner art. So, and like my starting soon stream and stuff like that. Oh, this is a little faster. Is that full level? Oh, I don't have it fully leveled up. Okay. They have... Let's see here. I think I linked on my page. But when they should be... Yeah, they have a, Stripeverse. There we go. They have a Tumblr, which you can probably message them on. I can put it in the chat as well. And probably just ask for their Discord or whatever. and they just do it through that. They do character art and stuff like that too as well. Really good at what they do. Alright. You know what? I've hit my burnout moment. Oh my gosh. Let's go out over here and just take a view. We have, considering how this area was beforehand, this is smoothed out relatively very well. There's still a little bit of working I want to do with it, but it's looking a lot better. So I'll probably work a little bit more on this off camera. Tomorrow, let me for the calendar. Tomorrow, I don't think I have anything planned, so I'll probably stream again tomorrow, about the same time. If not, I will definitely do it on Friday. So, there is that. Save the world, the play. Oh, that would be awesome. Hi, cat. I step away for a bit and come back to pure chaos. So here for this. Hi, cat. Yes, yes. Save that replay. Yeah, I might crash the game. Nope, it did it. We're good. You only conjure the best chaos. Well, it is a very welcome chaos. I greatly appreciate it. But here's the ending screen. This is something my siblings made. So, but yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out and all that other fun stuff. If you miss anything or like that, I do. You're such a sucker. Very much. Yeah. My sibling does a really good job. The moving text, like, the moving text, like, that says thanks for watching, I did that, but for everything else after that was my sibling. If you ever miss out anything on the VOD channel or anything like that, I have a VOD channel. Go check that out. I also have a YouTube channel that you can go check out as well. I have a few videos and things like that. Well, I have like one Minecraft video. I have 2 Minecraft videos and a Stardew Valley video. But I think they were really good videos. I'm very proud of my vampires video. Very proud of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. Ooh, we have 4 people. Should we do a raid? Nice meeting you all. Catch you next time. Have a good night. I think we'll wait on it. I kind of want to. 4 viewers is a crazy or is a high number. You heard raid. Okay, we'll do a raid. I have no idea who to raid. Let's see here. Slams table raid. Okay. Okay. I don't know who we would raid. Let's see here. Maybe a Skywalk Kingdom guy? Let me see here. We could do Pai Pai. I think we can. Well, hold on. Yeah, let's do Pai Pai. I haven't done a raid in forever. Slash raid. There we go. Yeah. Let's do this. I haven't done a raid in forever. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out and all that other fun stuff. Pai Pai is a Skyblock streamer. They're also a VTuber too. They're really cool, really chill. They make really fun noises and stuff like that. So go check them out and hang out with them. And yeah, I shall see you guys next time.